Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, your janky ass almost jinxed him. Can someone tell us we can start Nightcap early? Because Alabama got this.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's what I thought it was. Listen, the game was lopsided the whole first half. I had no idea that they were going to mismanage the clock and allow Georgia to get back into the game. This is the rule of thumb for coaches. Don't take your foot off the gas. You allowed them to get back in the game. The game shouldn't even been that close. Continue to run the same offense you're running.
It's hard, Ocho.
Do that. There was no need to come off the gas, huh?
It's a lot easier said than done. We watched this in a Super Bowl. A team be up 28-3 and still try to be aggressive, and it bit them in the butt. You put Matt Ryan in the shotgun, the guy misses a block, you cost him a fumble.
Did you hear what you just said? Key word.
What?
You saw a team still try to be aggressive. Alabama's team tried to be aggressive. They were very vanilla the second half.
But they didn't be aggressive. They won. The other team was aggressive and lost. Now, which would you rather be? The thing is, the way I look at it and what I try to explain to people, Ocho, is like, look, when you have the momentum, how much separation can you put between you and the team that you have the momentum? Because eventually they're going to get it. They're going to get the momentum.
Yes, sir.
And when they do, how much distance have you separated yourself enough? Now, Alabama, because what happened, they got conservative. Your defense, they couldn't get off the field on fourth down, Ocho. Georgia was 1 for 13 on third down, but they were 5 for 5 on fourth down. Your defense can't get off the field. Your offense can't stay on the field. So Georgia's keeping you on the field 10, 12 plays. Alabama's going 3 and out. So you're bringing that tired defense right back on the field. What do you think is going to happen? And so the next thing you know, now you're out of rhythm. The other team is in rhythm, and now you're holding on for dear life. So I get it. It's a lot. I'm telling you, having been in both situations, Ocho, I believe it's easier to play from behind than it is with a lead because you can throw caution to the wind. Ocho, we already down 27. So what the hell I got to lose?
Let it rip.
Let it rip. Hey.
And you know what's funny? Why couldn't Georgia play the way they did in the second half when you're throwing caution to the wind and start off the game like that? But I think, listen, if you were to write this story again, or write how you would want this game to go, there was no better ending than the one they had tonight.
Back-to-back big plays.
This has to be the best collegiate game of the year, and I'm not sure there's another game that will top it this year based on what we saw tonight. What we saw tonight was unbelievable.
Yeah, you got two heavyweights.
I thought the game was over. I stopped watching the game and went and had a cigar break. I went and took a cigar break. I come back in and Georgia got the lead. I'm like, wait a minute. What happened?
Well,
so now I got to rewind my TV back and then and let it run forward to catch back up.
Alabama DBs and any defensive back. Bro, stop celebrating when you break. If you can make a pick, make the pick.
Right.
It's like that's the difference between the good corners and the great corners.
Yeah.
Ed Reed was a safety, but he came down with the ball. Prime came down with the ball. Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson. It's not good enough. I'm doing no. I'm trying to take these possessions, the defensive possessions, and turn them into points. So that's the Alabama. You strapping him down, but you do realize they got two more downs to try to get a first down or maybe a touchdown. So while you're celebrating, and you should, you happy. But bro, if you can get your hands on the ball, bro, you got to come down with it. Like the DB did in the last play of the game. That was a big time play.
A freshman at that. A freshman at that. And I like that he played to a strength too. I'm wondering if it was the defensive coordinator's choice to have him play off on that so he can get his head around and on the ball, as opposed to being impressed and be playing from trail and then having to turn around and look and losing the ball. That's one of the reasons why he got that pick. But another thing I want to say about DBs is 95% of DBs play not to get beat. And there's a small percentage, about 5% of them, that play to make a play. And that small percentage, that 5%, are those that always turn out to be great. Always turn out to be great.
That's the biggest difference between a college DB and an NFL DB is the ability to track the football.
Oh yeah,
the
all
really
skills.
good. You know,
All
after a certain
skills.
if you notice, watch the really great NFL DBs. Watch how soon they're like jam turn. They'll start looking too.
Head back right away.
The ball's got to be coming up. You're too far down the field for the ball not to be coming.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the difference. And the skill set, it is a skill. I can't teach you that. You're born with that. That is innate. Ed Reed's ability to find the football. Prime, ability to find the football. Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, any of these great corners, Trayvon Diggs. Yeah. That is God-given.
Trayvon is a goddamn ball hawk. Right?
That's God-given. I can't teach you that, Ocho.
That's just instinct, like
That's it is. And people don't understand that. And I made the comparison today. If you watch Travis Hunter, his ball skills are comparable to an Ed Reed because you think about it. He's made like 2 or 3 of those interceptions. He's playing off and he watches the corner and he's diving and laying out. You watch him undercut that ball at Colorado State. Yeah. Everybody can't do that.
That's pure instinct. To be able to come off that and know it's coming.
Yes.
That's pure instinct. You know who you remind me of? Another player that has pure instinct and superior ball skills that doesn't get the credit they deserve. That goddamn Asante Samuel.
Oh, yeah.
That goddamn Asante Samuel.
For sure.
And Revis is another one who doesn't get the credit. Also, we know he's in the Hall of Fame. We understand how great he is. We understand what he did that 2009 season and locking up all the all-time greats. But his ball skills, his technique, his patience, he'll ride you. And once you get past 10 yards, man, that head come around so goddamn fast.
Yes.
To be able to locate that ball. And that's where half of his interceptions came from.
Yeah. But see, the thing is with him, like those other guys, you could tell they were offensive guys because when they ain't trying to knock it down. Ed Reed was trying to take it, trying to pick it and go to the house.
And go to the house every time.
Woody, if you look at those guys, that's why you see them guys 7, 8, 9, 10 returns for touchdown because they're trying to take defense and automatically turn it into offense. And that is a God gift. I can't teach you that. Son, I can't teach you how to find the ball. I just can't. I can't teach you to here's this is a 2x1. They're going to try to overlap this. I got to play 2x1. Yes, I got the inside. I got to make sure the inside because I got the outside guy. I about 2x1 because I got to worry about the seam also, Ocho. I got to go right. Oh, yeah. I know what y'all trying to do. I got this 2x1. I'm going to overlap you. I'm going to make you think I ain't got this seam, but I'm going to pick it when you throw it.
Yeah.
So it is an unbelievable game tonight. Alabama, Jalen Milroe was sensational again. 27 of 33, 374, 2 touchdowns. He had an interception. The tight end has to understand on the pick, he needs to widen because Jalen Milroe can see what he can't. If he'd have led him, he wouldn't have finished the rest of the game because that linebacker would have decapitated him, Ocho. Yeah. And so that's what you have to do. You have to widen the guy, widen him so Jalen Milroe can fit in that. See, that's why he put it on his back shoulder. Because if he'd have led him,
you'd have been out.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. But listen, it's very smart on Milroe's part to know that. Sometimes, listen, a quarterback can save you every time. A quarterback that he's doing can save you every time.
That's the thing. The ones that can save you. Because anytime you get a collision, it's the quarterback's fault.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can see what you can't. I'm trusting you that you're not going to lead me to harm. I'm trusting you. I'm going to do everything I can. Either I'm going to catch it or I'm going to break it up. All I ask you is not have the ambulance come on the field to get me. So you're absolutely right. But the tight end, he needs to understand, but he's young. You talk about something that I've over years, Ocho, to know the widen. And sometimes you got to get hit in your head to understand that it hurts. Widen the guy. Give Jalen Milroe some room to protect you from the inside guy. But he went in there hard. Jalen Milroe tried to back shoulder him. He popped it up. And in the process, he was about to catch it, but the DB hit it. Yeah. And now, that safety for Georgia 17, he could play. I think it's 16 or 17, the white. Which one was it? Because he got a pick. He could play.
Yeah.
No, he could play. He going to play on Sundays.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah, he got that kind of ability.
Anytime,
you don't see a whole lot of
he got skills.
This
is the funny thing about it. when you talk about going to the next level, this is the closest you're going to get to an NFL game because all the talent that are on the team. If you can stand out on film in a game like this, when in Georgia, Alabama, where it's a bunch of four-star, five-star players, and you stand out on film like the safety you just called out, boy, you something special.
Yeah.
That young bull, listen, that young bull at receiver that's only 17 years old.
Yeah.
That Ryan
Williams.
Man, listen, man. Ryan Williams, I know you're going to see this. Listen, I know you ain't old enough to drink. I know you ain't old enough to party. But when you see this, boy, I need you to send me a DM. I need a jersey signed. I need a jersey signed. If I don't get a jersey signed in less than 24 hours, if you don't send me a DM in less than 24 hours, you ain't getting none of that NIL money. Matter of fact, hold on. I know we talk about Alabama, Georgia, right?
Yeah.
I got a message for 2 more players. Hold on. So they know I mean business. Hold on, because they think hold on.
But there was a big time game. There's a lot of big time talent on the field. This game was littered with 4- and 5-star recruits. You look at the offense and defensive line. You look at the skill position. You look at the linebackers. There's a reason why Georgia and Alabama nationally, year in and year out, in the top 5 in recruiting. Because when you play the brand of football and they see all those guys going to the NFL from the University of Georgia, from the University of Alabama, same thing with Ohio State and some of those Big Ten teams. Hey, I want to be like that. Hey, I want to be like Amari Cooper. I want to be like Jerry Jeudy and all these other guys that went from Alabama. Who is it? Calvin Ridley. And so I look at Georgia and you see all those defensive players, Nakobe Dean, they had Walker, and they had Jalen, the big D tackle. They got 2 of them, Jordan Davis. What's his name? Oh, man. No, I know Nakobe Dean, but the Jalen, number 98 for the Philadelphia Eagles, they got 2 of them, Jordan Davis and the, what's Jalen's last name? Jalen Carter. So when you see that pipeline, it's easier because the players recruit. Coach, you don't really have to do a whole lot. Hey, y'all saw my resume. Y'all see we got 60 guys in the NFL. We got 58 guys in the NFL.
Yeah.
Hey, you see how much money Tua signed for?
Mm-hmm.
You see how much this guy signed for? You see how much this guy signed for? Yeah, absolutely. So it's a lot easier to recruit when you have those guys doing that. Yeah. Go ahead, Ocho. What you got in the NIL?
So just letting the boys know I'm not even playing. I got 3 people. 3 people. Everybody in the chat, make sure they get this message. I know they're going to see this video. Ryan Williams, Jeremiah Smith, and Travis Hunter. I want a jersey signed in less than, you got 24 hours to send me a DM, get me a jersey down to Miami. If I don't have my jersey before 8 o'clock Monday, ain't nobody getting no NIL money. And you know what that means? Listen, I didn't got this on for nothing. Ain't none of y'all getting no NIL money no more. The rest of the season. Ryan Williams, Jeremiah Smith, and Travis Hunt. I want my jersey, FedEx, Monday morning. You know how to get my address. Ask your coaches. That's it. And I ain't even playing.
It was Georgia had 25 first down. Alabama had 21. Third down efficiency. Georgia was 3 of 15 on third down. Alabama was 3 of 11. On fourth down, Georgia was 5 of 5. Alabama was 1 for 2. Georgia had 519 yards of total offense. Alabama had 547 of total offense. Completion was 27 of 50 for Georgia, 27 of 33 for Alabama. Rushing yards, Alabama had 173. Georgia had 80. Penalties, Bama had 10 for 90. Georgia had 4 for 35. I did think that was a pass interference right before the half on Georgia. That was, I think the officials sometimes they get caught up in the games like, oh, it's 30 to 7. It don't mean anything. But you gotta call it. That is PI, and you're standing right there. And DeBoer he had every right to be hysterical because that was PI, and you don't know that could have come back to bite him because you could have got the way they were rolling. I feel they're going to probably get 3, maybe even 7 out of that. Push it to a 33-7, maybe even a 37-7 ball game. But give Georgia credit. They didn't run. They could have easily folded shop. but give Kirby Smart and this staff an unbelievable job for getting those guys to come out of the locker room and play extremely well. Carson Beck did not have his best game. He had four turnovers.
First half was horrible.
Well, he threw a pick and had a fumble in the second half too. That was the reason why they got behind it. Remember, wasn't they behind like 28-0 at one point? Yeah. So look, they're not going to see very many teams that can match them physically.
Not like that. Not like
Alabama.
That.
Alabama is physical. Georgia's physical. The offensive line they're loaded with 5-star on both lines. They're loaded with 5-star. It's 4 and 5-star. The skill position players. Very well coached. We know what Kirby is. Hey, he was the DC for Alabama in a lot of those years when they won national championships. He learned a lot under Coach Saban. I like Alabama's hire to be. He's sensational. He's a very good coach, very good offensive mind, and the guys played really well offensively. I just thought they got a little bit too conservative, Ocho. And when you get conservative, now you put your defense in a bind because a team takes them out there and they drag them out there 10, 12, 15 plays. Your offense comes on the field, they go 3 and out, or maybe they get 1 first down. Put your tired defense right back on the field. They drag them out there again, another 10, 12 play drive. Your offense comes back in and goes 3 and out. Now, Ocho, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah.
You're asking for trouble. But give Alabama credit. They came out ready to fight tonight, and they would take down the number 2 Georgia Bulldogs. If you think about it, nobody since 2021 has beaten Georgia other than Alabama.
That's it.
They're 44-0 against every other team, not Alabama.
Yeah.
But they'll be back. They will.
They gonna meet each other again, huh?
Probably in the SEC championship.
Oh yeah.
Probably in the SEC championship. But that was a ball game. That was an unbelievable ball game.
Very good.